this is a lot. This is a lot of Lush. Okay, so if you couldn't tell by that cold open and the thumbnail, I use a lot of Lush. And I know what you're thinking. Lush is a cosmetic store. It's when you think Lush, you're thinking girls and feminine and females, but no, that's a lie. Anyone can use Lush. I am a prime example of it. And as you can tell by my 2 pyramids and this big jar of Lush I have here, plus, I just spilled my stuff, plus these reusable, these little free sample jars I have, I use a lot of it and I sample a lot of it too, given these little jars over here. So why do I use Lush? First off, they use a lot of natural and organic ingredients, and although it's not all organic or natural in all their products, they also use safe synthetics in whichever products they need to. But the majority of their ingredients are natural and organic. They also support fair trade and community trade. And lastly, they support workers' rights, animal rights, and are one of the more ecologically sustainable companies out there. They also don't test on animals, so you know it's animal cruelty free, which is good, obviously, because animals are just amazing. So now that I got why I use Lush, I'm just gonna explain some of the products I use. Keep in mind that Lush is on more of the pricey end. It's if you have disposable income, you could use it. There are obviously some big brand names that are more affordable, but if you are willing to splurge for natural ingredients or organic ingredients and want to support a pretty good sustainable company, Lush has some of those alternatives. The majority of what I use from Lush, I used like from things I can buy at Walmart or Shoppers Drug Mart or whatever, right? The only things I have been using from Lush that I can't find anywhere else are their face mask, specifically the mask of Magna Minty, and some hair oil treatments. So if you watch my skincare routine, you know that I use a lot of Lush. And the first thing I ever bought was the mask of Magna Minty. Was the mask of Magna Minty. Not this big thing. I bought it in like this tinier container. And I bought it to help me with my acne and my skin because it was not the best. But after 2-3 years of using it, it's gotten way better. After that, I decided to start using hair oil treatments because I work as a lifeguard and supervisor. If you don't know that already, watch my podcast. So before I used the Lush hair mask, I did use natural oil. So after I showered, shampoo, conditioner, I could put natural oil like coconut oil in my hair and then just let it sit and then wash it off. But I just couldn't find good coconut oil other than like I would get it from Walmart or Amazon or whatever, right? So I looked into Lush and they have these things called hot oil treatment. It doesn't look like this. It usually looks like this. It comes to you what they call naked because you don't throw any of this out except maybe the stick. But basically, it comes to you in a big block. You put it in a cup or a container, fill it up with hot water, and just mix it and stir it in. Basically, since I have shorter hair, not now because of quarantine, but for myself, I would use a quarter of this. So I would literally just chop it up into quarters and mix it into this container. And then obviously, you know, I use the mask of Magna Minty, but I also use the cup of coffee. Personally, I prefer mask of Magna Minty. That has been my ride or die since day one, and I'm gonna keep using it until forever. So shaving, I shave twice a week, and I thought, does Lush have something that would be helpful for shaving? And they do. So far, I've been using the D-Fluff, and it's good. I like it. I like the smell. It doesn't like foam up like your other shaving cream. It's literally like this little spread. You just wet your face, dab it dry, and then smear this on and then shave. They also have another one called Dirty. It's part of their Dirty line, and it's alright. I used it. I didn't really like it as much, but maybe I'll give that one a try and get a sample of it in the little container like this. So after using the face mask, hair mask, and the shaving cream, I thought, well, maybe they have some cool hair product. And that's when I got the Dirty hairstyle. Something great about Lush is when you ask for free sample, they'll give it to you in these tiny containers, which is amazing. Basically, it holds up. And I have it in my hair right now just to keep my hair out of my face, and it holds up. It does, however, not hold for the entire day. So if you're sweating a lot or whatever, your hair will go down. It doesn't have a strong hold, but it does work. If you can tell, I have a lot of these small containers. And one thing I like about Lush is you can use these containers again, because these are like really good quality containers. I have a lot of these empty containers, like they're very small. I use them for travel, so if I'm going somewhere, I'll put either my coffee scrub in here, or maybe some hair mask, sorry, not hair mask, some face mask, some shaving cream, whatever. I'll put it into these containers and then I'll bring it with me, which is really helpful, especially if you also like just mini containers, because these are cool. Another great thing about Lush is their recycling program. So if you have one of these two, either the smaller container or the bigger container, when you collect 5 of these containers, you can bring them back to Lush and then they'll give you a free face mask. This is just one way they're trying to be more ecologically friendly. That way they can reuse the containers or recycle it or whatever they do with it. I'm assuming they reuse the containers because, yeah, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. One thing to keep in mind though, if you decide to buy a lot of Lush like I do, and you do want to redeem the 5 container policy, please wash it out for them, alright? There's gonna be, after you finish using these, there's gonna be gunks inside and on the lid. Do your best to wash it out. I know it's a small thing, but I'm sure the employees will definitely appreciate you taking the time to actually clean out the containers. And if you don't want to redeem the containers, you can keep them for storage again too. That's what I did. I was about to redeem most of my, like these 5 or whatever, I was about to redeem 5 of them, but then quarantine hit and I couldn't go into store and get my free face mask, which kind of sucked. But it's okay, at least I'm stockpiling until the next time they are open. Note, if I didn't say it before, they do only give you a fresh face mask, meaning you have to leave that in the fridge or else it will go bad. And that uses like natural and organic ingredients as well. It's obviously you have to put it in the refrigerator to keep it from expiring. Maybe I'll go into more details about each products I use and if I would recommend them or not. But overall, as a company, I would 100% recommend looking into Lush as an alternative, 100%. They are sustainable, they care about the environment, they are doing everything they can to help reduce our carbon footprint. Now, if you want to see me go into details on each items I have used in the past, then let me know in the comment section below and I will definitely talk more about the mask of Magnum Mint Tea or the cup of coffee or these lip scrubs that I have used before, the hair masks. I also used one of their body scrub one time, which was alright. Just remember to keep in mind, it is a bit more expensive. It's just a bit more expensive than what things you can find at Walmart and Shoppers Drug Mart. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you loved it, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Lush, give me free stuff.